Hello there, good morning everybody. It is Wednesday the 7th of February 2024. I'm here at the Everton Stadium down at Bramley-Moore Dock to do my midweek video. Now recently in my midweek videos we've looked at the stands, the individual stands, excuse me. We started at the east, then south, then west, and we finished the north last week, just concentrating on those. So I'm back to my midweek videos, where as I look at some of your questions, comments and ideas put to me of what you want to have a look at. Okay, I'm going to start today with a good look at some stills that have been sent to me, asking me to have a look at some sections in particular, and then I'm going to go to your comments. Okay, so let's get up there and have a look. Right, here we go guys. You'll see already up in the air, looking at the east stand. Starting here as always, it's the easiest place to start, but this is where we want to start today anyway. So I've been sent some screenshots by our friend David Badcock, who's always really good with his inputs and shots. So the first one, although I'm not going to actually put the shots up, I'm looking at them on my phone whilst I concentrate on these areas. But the first one, David actually has pointed out that the North Regent Road cut through, he said the walls, he spotted on my video that the walls are being relayed around the gates, and there you go, absolutely right. Yeah, you can see that fresh wall being relayed there, either side. Obviously keeping in with the walls, the same brick and everything being used, but it's just over halfway up maybe, or about halfway up on both sides at the moment. So we'll keep an eye on that. And I just whilst we're here, let's have a look at the others. Give me one. Let's just move across. I'll move over there now. This is the next place we want to go anyway. Over this way, because it's also been pointed out. Sorry, we'll have a look at this. It looks like they've started that one as well, yeah? They've started the left hand side, sorry, looking at it as we look at it, the right hand side, sorry, left and right. They've started the right hand side of this one as well, which is closer to the south stand. But then further across, be interesting to see what that looks like when it's done, won't it? Further across, David's pointed out that they've actually installed bollards down here, but he's actually asked the questions, but are they retractable ones? Now, looking at it, sorry, because I'm zoomed in, the camera will look like it's going quicker. Looking at them really zoomed in, putting a bit of tape on that. Tape it up, lad. Looking at them zoomed in there, I'd probably say no, they're not. Sorry, like I say, when it's zoomed in, it looks like it goes really fast. I would say they don't look retractable personally, but I don't know. Can you guys tell me any different there? What are your thoughts? Let's get right over them. They look like big heavy things, them, don't they? I don't know if they'd be retractable. Personally, doesn't look like. Just looking at them, taping them all up. Okay, we're going to move back. Take a zoom out there. Give me your thoughts on that, guys. It's good to see the bollards in, but as I said, we're just wondering if they are retractable or not. We're just going to move back over towards the I'll move across slowly but towards the north stand. I was going to say I'll move across slowly because I know you guys have passed comments that you do prefer it to be a bit slower, so you can take it in, which is absolutely fine. Okay, we're going to be looking down at these bollards now. It's a very Bollard video. Looking at these down here. David's actually said it looks as though some bollards have had sleeves placed on them and some await sleeving. But I don't know now. So that was from my last video. I don't know if they're all looking the same now. More tape used there. What will we do without tape? Ah, no, look, yeah. See, there's a couple there. Not done. That's a really good spot from the video. That is. The fact that, but they do look all done apart from them two down there. And we'll move on to the next is regarding these benches. It's been pointed out that the benches here are supposed to have the leech design along their sides. So David's asked if I can zoom in. Well, they absolutely have, you see. Extremely low benches, aren't they? It looks like anyway from here. But you can see the leech design there. I can only look from this angle, of course, because to get round the other way I'd actually crash into the stadium to get this sort of angle. But there you go, they certainly have. Somebody's left their tape there as well. And the others are just across here. There they are. Exactly the same. Once again, that's another great little touch by them putting those in. But also another great spot, or bit of info, should I say, as well. I really appreciate that one, David. Thank you very much. Right, and one of the other points, if I just pop up and inside a minute. We're going to be looking at the vomitories in the northwest corner. Because it's been pointed out that we can see the tinted glass in front of the vomitories in both the northwest and the northeast. We're going to just zoom in on the northwest. You see the tinted blue glass there? In front of both them. That's the northwest corner. Just another really good spot. What I'm going to do now, guys, is come round quickly because I've just looked up and they are right in the middle of lifting one of these barrel clad roof sections there. So this will be the first time that I've actually caught one of these being lifted. I know others have. I am not going to claim to be the first one to catch this by any stretch. I basically always said others had got them lifting them, but I'd always said, look, they've got so many to lift, they're logic would say that at some point I'll get one, and here we go. We'll just have a look at that whilst I get my next section prepared, which is to have a look at some of your questions and comments. But let's have a little zoom as well. It's going right at the bottom there, it looks like, doesn't it? Quite quick movement really on this, isn't it? See the people waiting for delivery, waiting to take delivery, line it up. So I've just gone quiet here. I'm just going to watch this, guys, because like I say, it's the first time I've captured one of these getting put in as well. Nearly there. Give me a beep there. I won't freeze here for too much. It's nearly in, so if it's not in the next 60 seconds, guys, we will move on. Okay, so they're just lining it up. Time to move on, I think. Let's see what they do. Sorry, guys. Okay, what I'll do, I will just move on with some of the questions and comments. Starting with, I have first up Stephen Riley, looks like, who says, "Hi Nick, again a stunning fly around and a good point today. The east and barrel section is starting to look amazing, and the build overall is looking like a true marvel, and the roofing sections are coming together exceptionally well. I would have thought they would have started the barrel sections on the west side first, as the roof is nearly complete. But who are we to argue with the engineers, and the seating has come along great too." Yeah, so Stephen, I get what you're saying, because the roof is nearly complete on the west stand, but I think the main point is that the ground, all the ground section around the west is not, is it? They're still doing that plaza section and the steps up and everything. So I think it's more to do with not the roof being complete, but the ground level. Whereas the ground level round this side, as we seen at the beginning there, it's very nearly complete. So that, I think that's more to do with it, to be honest, Stephen, in my opinion. That it's that. We've also got to take into account the time of year they've started this. It's been quite windy, hasn't it? So as you can imagine, up the other end, the west side of the stadium, sorry, it'll be really windy up there. Whereas down here, this is probably the least windiest section of the stadium. So I think a lot of factors just resulted in them starting here. But I take your point about the roof being done, but I don't know if that affects it as much as we'd think. Thank you very much for your comment, though. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching too. Moving on, I've got Stephen Gray 5006, another Stephen, who says, yes Nick, great job, stadium taking shape now. Hope your young fella bring us good luck and of course enjoys his day. So this is to do with on Saturday when I done my video. I did say that I was taking my little 5-year-old lad with my old lad, but it was my little 5-year-old lad's first game against Tottenham, and I didn't know how it was going to go, of course, with it being his first game. So a few of you did say as well, I hope he enjoys it and that, so thanks very much for that. He did enjoy it, apart from the fact he didn't like the noise at all, and I should have remembered this, because when I took him to the monster trucks a couple of times at the Echo Arena, or M&F's Bank Arena should I say, he didn't like the noise, and I had to get him noise defenders, like ear defenders. I forgot about that, and he really didn't like the noise. So he loved everything else but the noise. So we actually had to leave just before half time because he was getting a little bit upset. But he did say that if we take headphones or something, he'd go again. He really enjoyed it. It was his first game. He done well. Here he is anyway. Here's a little picture of him before it. He got a scarf. He was enjoying his hot dog. He loves his hot dog. So we had a good day out. We'll just take some headphones or something next time, and I think he'll make it to the end of the game. Thank you very much everybody who did like wish him well, and that really appreciate that. They just finished off that section here. Managed to watch that whilst I crack on with these comments. Moving on, I've got Jedstock who says, I'm still in awe at the brick building in the distance. That place looks huge. And some of these John Griffiths put, that's the tobacco warehouse, the biggest brick building ever with 28 million bricks. Yeah, so as they've just about finished that now, I will zoom out and show you Jed and anybody else that doesn't know it or isn't sure what he's on about. I'll just pan round as we come around the north stand there and look at that. That's the brick building there that Jed's on about. And as I've actually, Jed, if you are interested in that building, I have actually done a video because they are renovating it into apartments. So I've actually there is a video. If you can scroll down my channel, just put in Mr. Drone Tobacco Warehouse, you will find a few videos of that where I've droned in and around it. Okay, but that's it. So if we come up further up the north and look over, you'll see how big that building is. But the Everton Stadium is actually, I think this is from memory, it's been a while since I looked at these figures, but I think it's about 5 metres taller, the Everton Stadium. But Jed, thanks very much for that, and John as well, thanks for answering it. Moving on, I've got Skippy who says, hi Nick, I was just watching the latest video put out by the club today, February the 5th, titled Homely Additions Made to Everton's Future Stadium. At 1:34 there's a brief shot, I almost missed it, of an Archibald Leach design worked into the new paving going on outside the east stand by the railroad tracks. I don't recall you showing us that yet, so I was wondering if you could capture that for us in more detail next time you're there. So okay, Skippy, I was going to fly straight over them, but I may as well fly around and let you have a look. Have another look at this barrel roof section. Do you know what, when we look at this barrel roof section there now, they've got so many to do, so many of those sections to lift, but look how much they've done already. Really does look good. So Skippy, you're saying where the railroad tracks are, the Archibald Leach design on the pavement. Now I just wondered, Skippy, if it is actually the benches that we've already looked at, because the pavement is like a it's brick paving, isn't it? Can't see anything in the paving yet. What I need on a lot of these sorts of things is direction, guys. I know what you've, to be fair, Skippy, you couldn't have said much more. You said by the railroad tracks are here, but the railroad tracks as well, just so we're all where they kind of start there. Again, I've done a video looking at the railroad tracks, but look, they go on and on. See there? So Skippy, yeah, I just wonder if it's on those benches that we've already looked at earlier in the video. But anybody, if there is due to be leach design in the paving at all, please let me know. And if you could, what some people do is screenshot the likes of, say, if I stop here, some people would screenshot that, do me a little cross, show me exactly where it is, point that out to me, and then I'll be able to take a closer look. Okay, so yeah, if you ever want anything in particular, do that for me. I'll have a good look. Thanks very much, Skippy. Okay, I just wonder, like I say, if it is those benches that you see. Moving on, Graham the Traveller says, thanks for going slower, Nick, makes a big difference. Cheers, Graham. Do you have any idea what the scaffolding is for above the concourse on the south stand? And 2-2 was the least we deserved, but we are making hard work of getting the ball in the net. Yeah, Graham, I agree. I thought we played really well Saturday. I did. Do you know what? Like I said about me lad, I did actually, because of when we left, I was actually home for the second half. So yeah, I thought we played really well, to be honest. I'm just moving out to this south stand for you, Graham. I thought we played really well. I thought, you're right, the least we deserved was 2-2. But yes, we are making hard work of getting that ball in the net too. Agree with everything you said there, Graham. Yeah, I don't know, Graham. I don't know what that's for. That's going over, like, you know, where they put those cable trays. Sorry if I'm going too fast. Maybe it's something to do with that, moving cable or something. I'm not sure, Graham, but there is, the scaffolding runs all the way up there, doesn't it? Right from like the east all the way up the west. It's a nice angle, that, isn't it? Showing the windows, different angles.
Blue badge.
Everton badge?
No. Do you know the disabled badge?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to park on double yellow light?
Yeah. Right, guys. So Graham, yeah, as we said there, I don't know. So anybody who knows what that's about, I was interrupted there. Some guys just stopped and had a chat with me. Sorry. So if I've gone a bit off track or lost me focus, I apologise. Graham, not sure what the scaffolding is for. If anybody could let us know, please, that would be great. Moving on, I have Mike O'Glenn, who says, excellent fly around today, great developments. One thing worries me about the roof drainage. It's a big area and it will collect a lot of water. I know there are tanks on the ground, but are they big enough? It looks like the site may be prone to flooding during heavy rain. I mean, Mike O'Glenn, I appreciate your comments, and yeah, it's a good point, but come on, if they're not going to spend so much money and have like structural engineers, designers, architects, and all that are going to design this and not do the right calculations when it comes to the attenuation tanks and the water run drainage and all that. I mean, you're right regarding where it is and the weather and that, but you know, it's definitely going to, they're definitely going to take that into account. Surely to God. But yeah, take your point regarding the weather. You alright, Paul? Here's Paul Frost. Where are you, mate? There you are. Is that you moving? Okay. Just finish off my video. Paul Frost here, so we'll finish off, get out of his way. Moving on, I've got AFC CB 3669 who says, brilliant video, pal. I've got to ask a question, probably been asked many times before, but why is the North Stand top tier construction lower than the rest? Paul Burton's also said, do you have any idea why the top of the seating in the North Stand is lower than the rest? Don't recall it being like that. So let's just cover this one more time. It has been asked before, but the back of the North Stand there has got a plant behind it, okay, and you look at how much or how little space it has behind it. Now look at the other stands and the space they have. that's what it's to do with. It's to do with the how much space they had around it. But apparently as well, they've also said that they wanted to make the stadium like old stadiums where each stand was different, really. Whether that's just them throwing out a kind of reason for doing it like that or not, I don't know, but that's what they've said, and that's also the main reason is the amount of space or how little space they've got. Last up, moving on, because we are approaching the half hour mark here. Last up, got John Brown 5897, who says, brilliant footage again, Nick. Changing the subject, have you stopped doing the blue and red football chat videos? Would have been great getting yours and Casey's thoughts on the Blues fight against point deduction saga now that the appeal is over, and Klopp leaving, or is Kev still heartbroken? Okay, John, yeah, we have finished them, to be honest. A couple of reasons. Views were okay, not great, but do you know what, to be honest, I kind of got carried away with myself. I never really intended or wanted to do a football video. I started doing the football vlogs when I'd done match day vlogs at Everton, and it kind of started taking away the fun of actually going to the game for me and enjoying the game. And that's the main part about it. I will do a vlog every now and again, probably of the match, but then doing the studio videos, again, I just got, I think in a way I got carried away with the football side of it. My channel, I'm called Mr. Drone, and my channel is about drone videos. You know, going to places. I'll start doing like local tours and that, because that's what I want to do. I've done a tour of the Liver buildings. We've done Western Approaches the other day. So aside from doing all the drone videos and shots of these places, I'm also doing like the local tours, because that's what I wanted to do. That's what it was about, and I got carried away in a way with the football side of things. I'm sorry if you guys really enjoyed that, and that's something you'll miss. Maybe at some point again, another time, we'll start doing it. But Casey's also got his own thing going on. He's doing his homeless videos and other bits and bobs as well. So yeah, for now they're definitely on hold. For now, never say never, but yeah, definitely on hold for now. I've got other things. I'm saying about the tours as well. I done a tour of the Queensway Tunnel last night, which was really good. That'll be coming up Sunday. I'm aiming to bring out the tour videos, local tour videos, every Sunday, so people got something to watch Sunday morning. Okay, finish off there, guys. Okay, so there you go, everybody. That was the Everton Stadium down at Bramley-Moore Dock on Wednesday the 7th of February 2024, covering quite a few of your questions and comments that you'd put over from my weekend video, the weekend fly round. Do me a favour as well, talk about the fly round this week, if you could. Drop me a comment on this, whether you want me to do the slow fly round or the usual fly round. The last week's one was nice and slow, just basically going around it really slow, so you could all, because a lot of you had requested that, and you could all see it in more detail. If you want that again, let me know on this video and I'll do that again this week. Okay, other than that, guys, there was just loads there to take in. I'm going to keep this end video really short, because the rest of the video is really long. So on that note, see you later. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that button for me. Okay, thank you very much, take care.